Back to Clark Kent. All right. So, one of the things that we've been doing now with our Into Theology podcast is we've been making some book recommendations, particular books, either new that have just been published or ones that are classics that we have found especially helpful. And this one we want to bring to your attention is The Trinity, an Introduction by Scott Swain. Hopefully, you guys that listen to us are familiar with Scott's work. He himself, president of RTS Orlando, biblical scholar, but also a systematic theologian who's done some really good work on the doctrine of the Trinity at both exegetical and theological levels. And so this little book here is part of a bigger series. Who are the editors for that again? Is it Graham Cole and Orrin Martin?
Yes.
It is, okay. So those two are doing this larger series where they're kind of introducing these key themes in systematic theology for us. And anyway, so Wyatt, you're going to talk a little bit about what you found helpful in this book on the Trinity.
Yeah. So again, it's the actual reading of the pages is like 133 pages. So you can read this book. Anyone can do it. It's written in such a way that it's understandable, yet it doesn't put the cookies on the bottom shelf. Like it actually gives you meat. I haven't finished it yet, but it's still worth recommending because the beginning bit that I've read has been so good that I actually want to finish this. And I would say, even though it's a small book and kind of like an introduction, you might say, because of the size, actually, I would say that he says in a few words more than a lot of big books might be able to say. It genuinely is a really good introduction to God. And what's a big benefit is it's thoroughly biblical. And sometimes you find in these theology books, they are biblical, but they assume so much. And I don't think Scott or Professor Swain assumes the Bible. I've met him. We're not like close friends, but like I don't think he assumes that much. I think he is going back to the Bible and showing us why we worship the triune God. So that's why I'd recommend it.
That's what he does because he does a book in the New Set Studies in Biblical Theology series edited by D.A. Carson, right, where he looks at the doctrine of the Trinity in Scripture and is looking at it biblically. And so no wonder he would do that.